Shri Mata Bhaya Charnaravinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. ISKCON Founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Vishnupada Paramahamsa Privrajika Acharya Shtotarashata Shri Mata Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Vishnupada Srila Gaura Kishora Dasa Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Vishnupada Srila Sachidananda Bhaktivinoda Thakur Ki Jai. जय विष्णुपाद वैष्णव सर्वभौम शिव जगन्नाथ दास बाबूजी महाराज की जय. जय स्वरूप सनातन भक्त रघुना श्री जीव गोपाल भक्त दस रघुना शब्द स्वामी प्रभु की जय. नमाचार्य शिव हरिदास ठाकुर की जय. प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय. श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ राधा कुंड श्याम कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय. श्री मायपुर धाम की जय. श्री वृंदावन धाम की जय. श्री मथुर धाम की जय. श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय. गंगा माय की जय. जमुना माय की जय. भक्ति देवी की जय. तुलसी देवी की जय. अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय. श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की जय. समवेत भक्त वृंद की जय. निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल. All glories to us and devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to all the devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to all the devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to Sri Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. Jai Sri Sri Guru Sri Gauranga. Jai Sri Sri Guru Sri Gauranga. Jai Sri Sri Guru Sri Gauranga. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Guru Maharaj ki jai. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sangrajatam Sahagana Raghunatham Vidam Tam Sajivam Savadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitamscha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute. Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyaeva Patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Namo mahavadanyaya Krishna prema pradayate Krishnaya Krishna chaitanya namne gauradvishe namaha. Shri Krishna chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Namah विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी निधि नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तरिणे। Hare Krishna. Today, by the mercy of Srila Gurudev, Srila Prabhupada, our previous acharyas, we can speak something also by the mercy of Vaishnavas assembled here. We can listen from Bhagavad Gita, first chapter, 20 verse. Everyone can understand English, or maybe Hindi. Sometimes we speak English and Hindi. Is it okay? You understand? Okay. Today this is Shloka 20 from the first chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Atha vyavasthitam drishtva Atha vyavasthitam drishtva Dartarashtran kapidvaja Pravritte shastra sampate Dhanurudyamya pandavaha Rishikesham tada vakyam Idam mahamahipate Atha vyavasthitam drishtva Tartarashtram kapidvaja Pravritte shastra sampate Dhanurudyamya pandavaha Rishikesham tada vakyam Idam mahamahipate. The translation. At that time, Arjuna, the son of Pandu, seated in the chariot, bearing the flag marked with Hanuman, took up his bow and prepared to shoot his arrows. O king, after looking at the sons of Dhritarashtra drawn in military array, Arjuna then spoke to Lord Krishna these words. उस समय हनुमान से अंकित ध्वजा लगे रथ पर आसीन पांडुपुत्र अर्जुन अपना धनुष उठाकर तीर चलाने के लिए उद्यत हुआ। हे राजन, धृतराष्ट्र के पुत्रों को व्यूह में खड़ा देखकर अर्जुन हे श्री कृष्ण से ये वचन कहे। Purport of Srimad Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. The battle was just about to begin. It is understood from the above statement that the sons of Dhritarashtra were more or less disheartened by the unexpected arrangement of military force by the Pandavas, who were guided by the direct instructions of Lord Krishna on the battlefield. The emblem of Hanuman on the flag of Arjuna is another sign of victory, because Hanuman cooperated with Lord Rama in the battle between Rama and Ravana, and Lord Rama emerged victorious. Now both Rama and Hanuman were present on the chariot of Arjuna to help him. Lord Krishna is Rama himself, and wherever Lord Rama is, his eternal servitor Hanuman and his eternal consort Sita, the goddess of fortune, are present. Therefore Arjuna had no cause to fear any enemies whatsoever. And above all, the Lord of the senses, Lord Krishna, was personally present to give him direction. Thus, all good counsel was available to Arjuna in the matter of executing the battle. In such auspicious conditions, arranged by the Lord for his eternal devotee, lay the signs of assured victory. तात्पर्य युद्ध प्रारंभ होने ही वाला था। उपर्युक्त कथन से ज्ञात होता है जी पांडवों की सेना की अप्रत्याशित व्यवस्था से धृतराष्ट्र के पुत्र बहुत कुछ निरुत्साहित थे, क्योंकि युद्ध भूमि में पांडवों का निर्देशन भगवान कृष्ण के आदेश अनुसार हो रहा था। अर्जुन की ध्वजा पर हनुमान का चिन्ह भी विजय का सूचक है, क्योंकि हनुमान ने राम तथा रावण युद्ध में राम की सहायता की थी, जिससे राम विजय हुए थे। इस समय अर्जुन की सहायता के लिए उनकी रथ पर राम तथा हनुमान दोनों उपस्थित थे। भगवान कृष्ण साक्षात राम है और जहां भी राम रहते हैं वहां उनका नित्य सेवक हनुमान होते हैं तथा उनकी नित्य संगिनी वैभव की देवी सीता उपस्थित रहती थे। अतः अर्जुन के लिए किसी भी शत्रु से भय का कोई कारण नहीं था। इससे भी अधिक इंद्रियों के स्वामी भगवान कृष्ण निर्देश देने के लिए साक्षात उपस्थित थे। इस प्रकार अर्जुन को युद्ध करने के मामले में सारा सत्परामर्श प्राप्त था। ऐसी स्थितियों में किनकी व्यवस्था भगवान ने अपने शाश्वत भक्त के लिए की थी, निश्चित विजय के लक्षण स्पष्ट थे। So yesterday we spoke already about this situation in Kurukshetra, that Duryodhana, he knows that Duryodhana is having doubts, maybe he will win or not, and Sanjaya, who is telling this story, actually Sanjaya knows that Pandavas will win. Sanjaya has seen all the signs. Now today we'll speak about how devotee is getting victory, because this is shloka about victory. So if anyone wants to get kripa, some mercy, because actually we cannot get victory by our own force, because this life everyone should die, everyone should lose in this life actually. But how to get victory in this life? How to make this life successful? Therefore we need kripa. If anyone wants to get kripa, he must serve Krishna in sadhu. साधु engage him in सेवा। यदि कोई कृपा प्राप्त करना चाहती है तो उसे कृष्ण की सेवा करने चाहिए और साधु की सेवा करनी चाहिए। If some people are coming to sadhu, साधु engage them in सेवा। अगर कुछ लोग साधु के पास आ रहे हैं तो साधु उन्हें सेवा में लगा देते हैं और यही दया है। This is daya, this is compassion actually. That is real compassion, real mercy. यही सच्ची करुणा है। Because by doing सेवा, क्योंकि सेवा करने से उनकी चेतना बदल जाएगी। This our consciousness, our chetana will be changed by doing seva. It is great benefit. Actually, this Kurukshetra battle was needed only to change consciousness. Change consciousness of everyone who was participating in this battle, and also to change consciousness of everyone who is listening the dialogue of Krishna and Arjuna. Krishna was speaking to Arjuna, through Arjuna to mankind. We can say like this. So what type of pleasure one will get from seva? He is saying that seva is a great benefit. What type of pleasure? सेवा से किस प्रकार का आनंद मिलेगा? और जब एक व्यक्ति सेवा करेगा तो उसमें और सेवा करने की इच्छा उत्पन्न होगी। So when one will do seva, then his desire to do seva will become more seva. That is the result of seva. तो और आनंद आएगा, then more आनंद will come. more bliss will come. And dukh chala jayega. All suffering will go. कोई दुख नहीं रहेगा. No suffering will come back. That is benefit of seva. So Krishna seva से जुड़ने से शरीर बदल रहा है. If our body connected with Krishna seva, this body will be changed. It becomes spiritual body, paramarthik sharir. And by doing seva to Krishna, by surrendering to Krishna, the body is changing. So we can say like this. कृष्ण की सेवा करने से, कृष्ण को आत्म समर्पण करने से शरीर बदल रही है. And then we will become ananda sharira, we can say. Body full of ananda, full of bliss. Chidananda, we can say like this. Only by doing seva, this is possible. So Bhagavan Krishna, he is Sachidananda Maya Vigraha. He is full of Sachidananda. And अगर कोई सेवा में लगा रहेगा तो उसका शरीर सच्चिदानंदमय में बदल जाएगा. So our body also will become Sachidanandamaya if we do seva. Hare Krishna. And if the body will become Chinmaya, like transcendental body, is there any suffering with this body? यदि शरीर चिन्मय हो जाएगा तो क्या उस शरीर के साथ कोई कास्ट है? This type of consciousness, those who are giving to the human being this type of consciousness, they are really doing welfare to the human being. जो मनुष्य को इस प्रकार की चेतना दे रहे हैं, वे वास्तव में मनुष्य का कल्याण कर रहे हैं. So in Bhagavad Gita, in the 14th chapter, first verse, it is said, Parambuya pravakshyami jnanam jnanamuttamam yajgyatva maya sarve param siddhimito gataha. Bhagavan said, again I shall declare to you this supreme wisdom, the best of all knowledge, knowing which all the sages have attained the supreme perfection. Bhagavan ने कहा, अब मैं तुमसे समाज ज्ञानी में सर्वश्रेष्ठ परम ज्ञान जो पुनः कहूँगा, जिसे जान लेने पर समस्त मुनियों ने परम सिद्धि प्राप्त की है. So those who received this knowledge from Bhagavan, imparted to Arjuna, they are real Vaishnava. Then we can say this word Vaishnava. Who is Vaishnava? Bhakta. This type of Bhakta will see the welfare of all jivas. Sarvabhuta hitarataha, he said also. Again, in Srimad Bhagavatam, 3 Canto, 3rd Canto, 7th chapter, 41st verse. Sarvavedescha yagyascha tapo dananicha nagha jiva bhaya pradhanasya nakurviran kalamapi. This is spoken to Maitreya Muni by Vidura. And he's saying, O Anagha, Hey Anag, O spotless one, shameless, spotless one, without sin, yes. Your answers to all these questions will grant immunity from all material miseries. Such charity is greater than all Vedic charities, sacrifices, penances, etc. हे अनग, इन सारे प्रश्नों के आपके द्वारा जानने वाले उत्तर समाज भौतिक कष्टों से मुक्ति दिला सकेंगे. ऐसा दान समस्त वैदिक दानों, यज्ञों, तपस्याओं इत्यादि से भरकर है. This is अंग्रेजी में इसे इम्यूनिटी हिंदी मतलब क्या है? प्रतिरोधक, प्रतिरक्षा, प्रतिरोधक क्षमता. तो इम्यूनिटी व प्रतिरोधक प्रतिरक्षा क्या है? What is this immunity? Like आजकल कई दवाइयाँ दे रही है रोग प्रतिरोधक क्षमता, रोग प्रतिरोधक शक्ति. Because Corona very, now again Corona came, people is afraid from China. So what is pratirodhak? What is pratiraksha? What is our immunity? Pratiraksha kya hai? You can say like the body's tolerance capacity, और आप शरीर की सहन क्षमता कह सकते हैं. But here it is say, the highest perfection of work of charity is to give people a general immunity. Prabhupada saying, धन के सर्वोच्च सिद्ध कार्य लोगों को सामान्य प्रतिरक्षा देना है. वह प्रतिरक्षा क्या है? Like भौतिक अस्तित्व के दुखों से प्रतिरक्षा है. So actually real immunity is from the miseries of material existence. It is real immunity. We can say only body disease. Body disease is only one type of disease. When this corona came, so many people were suffering out of fear. Out of fear, many became sick. Actually, that's true. And because therefore we can say that only body disease is not enough. We should understand what is the miseries of material existence. And we can say, Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi. This is actually, no need to translate. This is actually this is material suffering. Anxieties. हम इस भौतिक संसार में मौजूद चिंताओं को कैसे सहन कर सकते हैं? How we can this existing anxieties, how we can tolerate this in this material world? How you can, this medicine to take this tablet and then immunity will come. We can tolerate everything. Someone knows. But everyone wants, yes? Everyone wants this. And actually, this one story is there about one king. I already told this. That king, he wanted to sleep, but he could not sleep. And all Kavirajas could not help him. They said, finally you go to Sadhu. This Sadhu will help you. So they came to Sadhu, and he came to Sadhu and said, Sadhu Baba, please save me from this. I cannot sleep. Sleep not coming. I am so much suffering. Sadhu said, I am now busy. I will give you later, but now I am giving class. You sit here and just listening. So after 1 minute, he was sleeping. So all disciples say, Guru Maharaj, he is sleeping on your class, he is snoring, so much noise. He said, no. Medicine is working. Medicine is working. Then after 24 hours, he got up and he said, very nice, Sadhu Baba, you cured my disease. He said, come every day on class. Come every day on class. So actually we should not do like this. King. We should take more advantage from Bhagavatam Katha, from associating with Sadhu. And we can say that actually that immunity is given by Sadhu. And say, Va pratiraksha ek sadhu dwara di jati hai. So Sadhu ya pratiraksha deta hai. Sadhu is giving this immunity. And actually, my Gurudev told that his Gurudev was always beating on his head and saying this thing. And his Gurudev was always beating his Gurudev on his head. What he is saying? You have to tolerate this instructions. Tumhen sahan karna padta hai. You have to tolerate. Tolerate and cooperate. Tolerate and cooperate. This is instructions was there. So, and once he asked, Gurudev, आप हमेशा मुझसे कहते हैं सहन करो, मैं कितना सहन कर सकते हूँ? So you always saying me I should tolerate, but how much I can tolerate? आप कितना सहन कर रहे थे, कुंती की तरह, पांडव की तरह. How much you were tolerating? Like Kunti, like Pandavas, you tolerated. And he didn't say anything. He didn't say that I didn't tolerate like Kunti, like Pandavas. So I just paid in the water and went, finished. So this immunity to tolerate the anxieties of material existence, that is coming from sadhu. या प्रतिरक्ष साधु से या रही भौतिक अस्तित्व की चिंताओं का सहन करने के लिए, यही जीव के प्रति वास्तविक करुणा है. Actually, this is a real compassion to jivas. A real compassion to give this. And one will be able to understand these anxieties is just for body and mind and not for Atma. Then he is undisturbed. Undisturbed. जब कोई यह समझ सकेगा कि चिंताएं केवल शरीर और मन के लिए है, आत्मा के लिए है, तब अविचलित होते हैं. गुरु की कृपा से मुझ में कुछ प्रतिरोधक क्षमता है. By the mercy of Guru, I can get this immunity. Therefore, we need Guru, not just take mantra and go like this. And by the mercy of Guru, मैंने यह शक्ति विकसित की है. I developed this shakti. I can tolerate. Srimad Bhagavatam said, 1:4-12. Shivaya lokasya bhavaya bhutaye yauttama shloka parayana janaha jivanti natmartamasav parashrayam momocha nirvidya kuta kalevaram. Those who are devoted to the cause of the personality of Godhead live only for the welfare, development and happiness of others. They do not live for any selfish interest. So even though the Emperor Parikshit was free from all attachment to worldly possessions, how could he give up his mortal body which was the shelter of others? Shelter for others. Very important thing. जो लोग भगवत कार्य में अनुराग रखते हैं, वे दूसरों के कल्याण, उन्नति तथा सुख के लिए ही जीवित रहते हैं. वे किसी स्वार्थवश जीवित नहीं रहते. अतएव राजा परीक्षित ने सांसारिक वैभव की आसक्ति से मुक्त होते हुए भी अपने उस मृत शरीर को क्यों त्याग जो दूसरों के लिए आश्रय तुल्य था. Very nice point. So who dedicated his life for others' welfare. So they live in this world only for this purpose. Only for this purpose. एक बहुत अच्छी बात है. जिसने दूसरों के कल्याण के लिए अपना जीवन समर्पित कर दिया है, वे इस दुनिया में उसी उद्देश्य के लिए रहते हैं. And उनका यहाँ कोई काम नहीं है. They don't want anything else. Anything else they don't want. So this is secret. We want to listen. What is such a personality? What is happiness he is having? And how to develop this happiness? This is our question. So, because their aim, the Supreme Lord's abode, but still they are living here for the welfare of the jivas. उनका उद्देश्य सर्वोच्च भगवान का निवास है, लेकिन फिर भी वे जीवन के कल्याण के लिए यहाँ रह रहे हैं. Tomorrow will be Vaikuntha Ekadashi. South India, many they following Vaikuntha Ekadashi because you can follow they thinking follow only Vaikuntha Ekadashi. Then you can take meat, you can take you can smoke, many things you can take. But follow Vaikuntha Ekadashi, you go to Vaikuntha. Some people they think like this, but actually they go to Vaikuntha. No, first Narak, then Vaikuntha. But actually, many people they want to go to Vaikuntha, but these devotees don't want. They have more happiness, more ananda. So we should listen about this. This is real compassion to speak about this. For the welfare of the jivas they live. Otherwise there is nothing to do here. Because actually this is a miserable place. Dukkhala Masheshvatam. Bhagavad Gita said. Not my words. I am not so big person to speak like this. I am just repeating what Acharya said. Srila Bhaktivinoda Saraswati Thakur said. Srila Prabhupada said. my Gurudev said, yeah, एक सज्जन व्यक्ति के रखने के लिए बिल्कुल उपयुक्त जगह नहीं है. Not good place for gentlemen, not good place. Only a sadhu will remain in this world to save the consciousness of Jiva. That is the only welfare activities he will do. And he will never think about his self-interest. Very interesting thing. जीव की चेतना को बचाने के लिए केवल एक साधु इस दुनिया में रहेगा. वह केवल कल्याणकारी कार्य करेगा. वह अपने स्वार्थ के बारे में कभी नहीं सोचेगा. And sadhu is like body, like building, achi gadi, like a big, nice car, big building we have. So sadhu remaining here only to change the consciousness. He can remain in 5-star hotel, he can remain in a very cheap hotel, no problem for him. Automatically one will be happy. And if his consciousness will be changed. Therefore, sadhus go. He's remaining here only to change the consciousness of Jiva. Only to change the consciousness of Jiva. And in spite of all types of suffering, he is happy. Because now he is Krishna consciousness one. Now he is thinking only how to please Krishna. Krishna is giving only auspicious things. Krishna auspicious. So how to make Krishna happy? But no suffering at all. No suffering. Sadhu is thinking like this. So, and they are selfish person, so-called sadhu, who go to a secluded place and want to do bhajan here, there. But in spite of these bodily problems, suffering, sadhu is moving around the world, the welfare of the jivas. That type of sadhu sangha is needed. We need this type of association. If we get this type of sadhu, our life will be successful. Yes. यदि हमें इस प्रकार के साधु मिले तो हमारा सारा जीवन सफल हो जाएगा. So sadhu is not supposed to live in the material world. Actually, he wants only one thing. Yes. मुझे पीड़ित होने दो, लेकिन इस भौतिक संसार में अन्य लोग पीड़ित नहीं होंगे. Please let me suffer here, but others will not suffer in this material world. He's saying this thing. Those who are remaining in this material existence, they are facing all types of sufferings, and still they are preaching Krishna consciousness. They are real sadhus. We can say they are real Vaishnavas. That is real bhakti. For example, Prahlad Maharaj, Thakur Haridas. You know this? Prahlad Maharaj, Thakur Haridas. What suffering of Jiva? Actually, Jiva suffering is not to understand the spiritual world. That is Jiva suffering. Actually. That is Jiva suffering. जीव की पीड़ा आध्यात्मिक दुनिया को समझने में नहीं है. And actually, the sadhu understands this very well. And because he understands this very well, he doing accordingly. He understands that Jiva cannot understand spiritual world. So I give to Jiva this understanding. Like what happened with Thakur Haridas. Thakur Haridas को बाईस बाजार में मुस्लिम सैनिकों द्वारा पीटा गया, लेकिन वह कोई प्रतिक्रिया नहीं दे रहा था. So you have 22 bazaar places, market places. They were beating him 22 times. Everyone would die, but rather he was praying to the Lord, please forgive them. They don't know the truth. कृपया उन्हें क्षमा करें. वे सच्चाई नहीं जानते हैं. वे आपके भक्त पर हमला कर रहे हैं. वे इसे नहीं समझते हैं. उनके अपराध न लें, कृपया उन्हें क्षमा करें. उनके पास नहीं है. He was praying like this. They don't have real knowledge, please forgive me them. Not only that, please show mercy on them. How? Please give them bhakti rasa, bhakti melo, so that they will give up their activities. They will never attack any bhaktas, any devotees. You are praying like this. So, And sometimes we can see maybe bhaktas also quarreling that because bhakti rasa is not in the heart. We need sadhu association, then this happiness will develop in our heart. Sadhu Vaishnava is always praying to Krishna, please show mercy on them. Let them have the taste of bhakti, taste of seva, so that they will forget about any type of violence towards others. In spite of all types of torture, the bhakti is coming here to deliver the jivas. Like I remember, I was in Gadagiri. Actually, I stay in Gadagiri. Small village, big temple in the Orissa. Very far from city. And the big history of this temple, no time to speak. Every day there is Krishna Katha, from 10 to 1 a.m. like this. And sometimes we were sleeping. We were sitting and sleeping on class. Because so many seva were doing sleeping less like this. And once Gurudev told one thing. He said, in our past life, we commit offense to the lotus feet of sadhu. Samaparada we commit. Then this life, we got opportunity to associate with sadhu. But again we committing offense by sleeping on the class. Then we understood how it is important. So it's like this karma. We cannot overcome. Only by the mercy of sadhu. And he said, sadhu's heart is bleeding always when he sees that people are not attentive, not listening, not interested in spiritual topics. Sadhu has so much power. He is suffering, but actually is not like us suffering. This is compassion, you can say, compassion. You can say he is suffering for us. Not make sadhu suffer. Then become nice listener, become nice devotee. That is advice. Many people they say, now I have time, I should do my duties, maybe old age I will become bhakta. Old age you will know no ability to do seva. Body very old, cannot do nothing. So it's more difficult to change consciousness. And for Kaumaram Achara Pragyo, Prahlad Maharaj said, actually better from the beginning of life. When you start, from this point, you surrender. No matter you're old or young, woman or man, no matter. What type of caste, what type of nation, actually no matter. By mercy of Krishna you will get victory in this life, otherwise you will lose. So in spite of all types of torture, the bhakti is coming here and to deliver the jivas. सभी प्रकार की यातनाओं के बावजूद भक्त यहाँ जीवों के उद्धार करने के लिए आ रहे हैं. And question comes, दूसरों के प्रति इस प्रकार की करुणा कौन दिख सकते हैं? Who can show this compassion to others? And this question, who has developed love for Krishna? Then he has totally gotten vairagya from this samsara, total renunciation from this samsara. He is having this type of compassion. And we can say, उनका प्यार प्रेमा, उनका प्यार शुद्ध है और वे संसार के मोह से पूरी तरह मुक्त है. And they free from illusion, attachment of samsara. That type of person can show compassion to others. But they are only giving up their samsara, but they are not thinking about auspiciousness of jiva. They cannot be called a sadhu. It's a very interesting thing. Because actually, many people have, like bird, and saffron clothes, the sadhu, actually the sadhu. In North India, not so much respect. In South India, more respect. But actually, who is real sadhu? It is said here. You should understand this. Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd canto, 9th chapter, 12th verse. Nati prasidati tatopachita pachare aradita surganai ridibada kamai yat sarva bhuta dayaya sad alabhya eko nanajane shavahita suridantaratma. My Lord, you are not very much satisfied when you are worshipped by the demigods who arrange for your worship very pompously with various paraphernalia and who are full of material hankerings. As a super soul, you are situated in the heart of all living beings just to show them your causeless mercy, and you are their eternal well-wisher, but you are unavailable for the non-devotee. Hey Prabhu, आप उन देवताओं की पूजा से बहुत अधिक तुष्ट हूँ होते जो आपकी पूजा अत्यंत थाक बाग से तथा विविध साज सामग्री के साथ करते तो है, किंतु भौतिक लालसाओं से पूर्ण होते हैं। आप के हृदय में परमात्मा के रूप में अपनी हेतु की कृपा दर्शाने के लिए स्थित रहते हैं। आप नित्य शुभचिंतक है, किंतु आप भक्तों के लिए अनुपलब्ध है। This was spoken by Brahmaji. Bhagavan Krishna, he becomes completely happy on his devotees. And those who are non-devotees, even they giving seva, puja to Bhagavan, many types of paraphernalia in grand way, still Krishna is not becoming happy. And एक बार दुर्योधन ने कृष्ण को अपने शिविर में अपने समूह में लुभाने के लिए सब कुछ तैयार किया. So Duryodhana wanted to attract Krishna to his camp, and so much बहुत सी सजावट, फूल, धूप, स्वदेश भोजन, सब कुछ कृष्ण के लिए तैयार किया गया था. So Duryodhana arranged everything, like decoration, flowers, such tasty food, everything he did for Krishna. And Krishna didn't approach him. लेकिन कृष्ण उसके पास नहीं गए. And where Krishna came? Krishna came to Vidura. और विदुर के घर भगवान ने क्या खाया? And what he was taking there? Like केले का छिलका. He was taking this skin of banana skin, because wife of Vidura, she was having so much love. Out of ecstasy, she forgot to give bananas. She gave only skin of bananas, and Krishna didn't notice this. Krishna was taking skin happily. You can understand. Very nice example. Very nice. But why he didn't accept anything from Duryodhana? उन्होंने दुर्योधन से कुछ भी स्वीकार क्यों नहीं किया? क्योंकि दुर्योधन के पास भक्ति नहीं थी. Because Duryodhana was not having any bhakti, and Vidura and his wife was having bhakti. Therefore, Bhagavan was accepting everything. That's a very nice story. And what happened with Krishna when he was taking this banana skin? केले के छिला के खाने पर कृष्ण को क्या हुआ? क्या हम केले के छिला के खा सकते हैं? What pleasure he got? उन्होंने केले के छिलकों का आनंद कैसे लिया? You can who was taking skin of banana skin? It was not experienced. No one can say. No one taking, because not nice, not tasty. You know. But actually, no one can. So we cannot. क्या हम आनंद लेंगे? क्योंकि कृष्ण ने केले के छिलके खाए हैं. But Krishna could. Because Krishna accepting only love, only bhakti, and he was enjoying this bhakti, very nice bhakti. When we have bhakti in our heart, actually all our thoughts will go. We will sit on this katha, we forget all duty. Tomorrow I should get up early in the morning, go to work. Like, no, forget everything. Just listen and listen, listen and listen. Hours and hours. Because bhakti, so much anand. Why? Because Krishna liked to listen to this katha. And we also listen. And when Krishna liked to listen, we were very happy. We were very happy. And what happened? So, then Yudhishthira and Pandavas, they were in the forest. Duryodhana sent there, whom? Durvas. Durvas came with his disciples, 60,000 disciples. And idea of Duryodhana was that Yudhishthira and brothers, they could not nicely meet them, could not greet them, could not feed them. So Durvasa will curse them, and then everything will be finished. So Durvasa will say, "Shrap denge aur Pandavan ko ant ho jayega." But what happened next? Very interesting thing. Krishna came and he protected Pandavas. Krishna gave them protection. Because that was the pot of Draupadi. From this pot she could cook for many millions people. But when she already took prasad, you cannot use this pot today. She already took prasad. Krishna came. He said, "I want it. Kana chahiye. I want it." She said, "Krishna, I have so much anxiety. Then you came. You want to eat. I cannot feed you." What's the problem? Durvasa Muni is there also. He said, no, something. And Krishna, actually this is by Krishna's mercy, some leaf of shak was there. Shak leaf was there. Actually, Draupadi, there are 3 types of women in the Shastras, it is said. And the first type of woman, she is cleaning everything. Everything becoming very pure. When she is coming, one room she is coming, everything is pure. So Draupadi was like this. How this pot was not clean. But actually, when Krishna got this pot, he found this. This is only by Krishna's mercy. Krishna protected Pandavas. No one can do harm to Bhagavan. Because Bhagavan is having all energy. And no one can do harm to Bhaktas. Because Bhaktas, they under protection of Krishna. And Bhakta, we can say, Bhakta is like some stamp is there on Bhakti. Stamp. What is stamp? Bhakti. Therefore, no one can attack Bhakti actually. Bhakti has shield. Bhakti is this shield. No one can do harm to Bhakti. So if we develop this devotion to Krishna, so Krishna will become like servant, slave of Bhakti actually. Bhagavan becomes servant. And whatever Bhakti needs, Bhagavan will give. Then Bhagavan is servant to Bhakti. That is the nice philosophy. And Bhakti has no reason. Then Bhagavan should serve him. But Bhagavan will serve. Like Maharaj Yudhishthira. Krishna arranged Rajasuya Yagya for him. Only Krishna was serving there. Krishna was actually, all guests were coming, Krishna was there. All world is serving to Krishna, but Krishna was serving to guests. This is a low type of seva, but Krishna was doing. For the Supreme Personality of Godhead, everything is possible. And for whom he was doing this seva? For Maharaj Yudhishthira. So this is a big topic, and actually what I wanted to say, this is what I want to say. Today we speak about this, tomorrow we will continue, because this shloka tomorrow, very important, this topic will continue. How Bhagavan is serving to his bhakta. Arjuna will ask Krishna, Krishna, please drive my chariot in the middle of the battlefield. I want to see. So Arjuna giving instruction to Krishna, and Krishna is serving. Actually, to become charioteer, it is also very low type of seva. Because warrior is archer, like Arjuna. He's standing above a charioteer. A charioteer is sitting low at his leg. So Arjuna was touching by his leg Krishna. You can understand. So nice seva Krishna was doing. So nice. So this is the message of Bhagavad Gita. Actually, Bhagavad Gita is giving message to us. Just surrender to Him. Just surrender to Bhakta. And because Krishna always serving to Bhakta, if you are will be nearby Bhakta, Krishna will also show mercy to you. That is the secret. Just be close to Bhakta, then Krishna will see you. Otherwise, not possible. Very difficult, very difficult. It is Kali Yuga Baba, very difficult. Hare Krishna. Granth Garaj Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande,